Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. With Mike Tomlin stepping down on Tuesday, Art Rooney II talked to the media on Wednesday to discuss the head coaching search ahead. Mike Tomlin calling it a career and a variety of other subjects. He confirmed that no internal candidates are going to be considered for the head coach vacancy. That means Arthur Smith, Terrell Austin, and others will not be considered for that role. In fact, a report has since surfaced that all of the assistant coaches are out the door unless the future head coach decides they want to keep them. Depending on how long the head coach search takes, which Rooney said could be weeks, many of them could already have found a new job by the time the new head coach even has the chance to determine if he wants to keep those assistant coaches. Danny Smith already interviewing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for example. Not too long after Rooney's meeting with the media concluded, there were 5 candidates with interview requests reported for the Steelers. That list is now up to 8, and according to Pittsburgh Post-Gazette's Jerry Dulac, there should be a few more names joining the fold. Right now, who we know, there are 2 offensive-minded guys, along with 6 defensive-minded guys. The Steelers have established a clear type, both historically and with the current list they've assembled, but it's also clear that they're open to potentially going outside of that. The 2 offensive names, Nate Scheelhaase and Clay Kubiak, are intriguing options. The defensive names, I'll just walk through them all. Chris Shula, the Rams defensive coordinator, Anthony Weaver, the Dolphins defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, the Chargers defensive coordinator, Brian Flores, familiar to Pittsburgh, the Vikings defensive coordinator, and Ejiro Evero, the Panthers defensive coordinator. Last but not least, Jeff Hafley, the Packers defensive coordinator. That list mostly comprised of defensive-minded coordinator types that have never been a head coach in the NFL before. My personal favorite is Chris Shula. He has tons of ties to the organization, both through his grandfather, Don Shula, the all-time winningest head coach in NFL history. That Don Shula. Many connections back to the team, including current quarterback coach Tom Arth, who he served as a defensive coordinator under at John Carroll College several years back. We have a tracker live on the site with all the latest information, including when those interviews are scheduled, if any are completed. All of that is a one-stop shop on the website, SteelersDepot.com. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the show. Let me know how you liked it on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and I will catch you next Tuesday.